Irashaimase. Hello and welcome to Fitaurus Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Fitaurus. It's time once again for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, and on the menu today we've got a title from the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Specifically, we'll go and be playing Mega Man 8, or rather one stage in it. Mega Man 8 is, Mega Man in general is usually an action platformer with like run and gun shooter elements, but Mega Man 8 in particular goes and does have a couple sections that are done in the shoot 'em up style. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of those stages. So what kind of taste will that stage go and have? Let's get cooking and find out. I'm Tengu Man. So if you're unfamiliar with Mega Man 8 and its voice acting, I would definitely go and recommend looking into at least some of the cutscenes, just so you can go and get an idea of, well, how wonderfully awful the game is, the game's voice acting is. I'm not quite sure what Capcom was going for with the localization for this, but the voice acting came out so atrociously bad that, well, it's good and memorable. Voice acting aside, though, I feel that Mega Man 8 is, although a quirky and different entrant in the whole Mega Man franchise, it's definitely a solid title. It's got a lot of really good platforming sections, and the whole Mega Man run and gun mechanic is really well comes across really well with this title. It's got a lot of, it has a very fluid feel to it, and I think that's really helped out by how well animated everything is. The 2D sprite work for this game is just phenomenal, and very, mid 90s for Capcom. Alright, here we are at the shoot 'em up section. We go and start by riding off on Rush, and suddenly we're going all side-scroller shoot 'em up. In addition to Rush and Mega Man's Buster Cannon, we can also go and pick up power-ups to go, and depending on which power-up we get, that you can either upgrade Rush, or we can go and summon some of Mega Man's robotic pals to go and be of assistance. In this case, I went and got Beat. He's not necessarily my favorite, since all he goes and really does is just charge at enemies and deal damage that way, and it's hard to even control when you go and send him out. Alright, now we've got Russ's three-way cannon. Definitely more useful in my mind. Alright, I believe that goes and wraps it up for the first section. One thing I don't like about this little shoot 'em up section is with this break in the middle, it goes and resets our progress. So any kind of power-ups, friends, options, however you want to go and refer to them, that we hadn't picked up are lost to us. So real quick, just a little bit about the stage itself, or at least the Robot Master. The Robot Master of this stage is Tengu Man, who's based obviously on Japanese Tengu, which are like Japanese like monsters, or gods, I guess, as you can go and refer to them as. And the whole theme is the whole stage is kind of themed around that. Like this battleship that we're going in, the Saltine, you might have noticed that the bridge section of it went and looked like Strange Duck. That was a Japanese kappa, which is kind of a river demon. So it was a really fun idea in my mind to go and have a theme Mega Man stage that's themed after Japanese mythology. It's different from a lot of what the series goes and brings to the table with its stages and its themes. So ooh, gotta be careful there, almost bought it there, taking a little bit too much damage. Alright, that's the core of this little battleship that we're going through. I'm really happy with the complement of companions I've got here. Aside from going and having Russ's Oh, they left me. Aside from going and having Russ's upgraded cannon, I think I had everybody there at the end. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of Tengu Man stage. Definitely the part of this stage is my favorite is the shoot 'em up section that we just went and ran through. But this is definitely, I think, my favorite stage for this particular Mega Man title, just based off of having that shoot 'em up section, and I think I'm gonna, oh sweet, I didn't die there, and just how colorful and vibrant this whole stage is. Really, this whole Mega Man title goes and comes across as that way, but this stage in particular, always been a favorite of mine. Alright, here we are. The good old Dr. Wily Gate. And through here, Tengu Man.
I'll take on you. Be ready.
Oh, Capcom. Why? So I took the liberty of going and grabbing the weapon that is effective against Tengu Man here. At least I think it's supposed to be. If I can ever go and hit him with it. Nope, that was a horrible display of Mega Man skills there. Let's see if I can go and do a little bit better this go around.
Worthy of my challenge?
Obviously, the answer to that question based off my performance last time, no Tengu Man, I am not worthy of your challenge.
Here you go.
I think we'll just be better off going and sticking with our standard Buster Shot. A little bit more. Oh, dang it. Feel my power. Couple more shots, and that's it for Tengu Man. How regretful. Alright, that'll just about wrap me up for this episode of Shoot 'em Up Saturday. I hope you enjoyed this fun little jaunt from my usual fare. That said, if you go and have any suggestions for shoot 'em ups that you'd like to see me play on Shoot 'em Up Saturday, or any other game that you'd like me to maybe have a look at, by all means, please leave those in the comments below. Once again, thank you so much for going and coming out and joining me for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, and I hope to go and see you again next week.